My name is Alia. I'm a multidisciplinary designer and student in OCAD University's Integrated Media Program, and this is the prototype for the installation for Flight. This project is based off a series of archived materials and short films that I've created to connect to the symbol of the butterfly. It's based around the idea of mapping collective consciousness and the meaning that we bring to symbols across cultures and ways of being. With the theme of multiplicity, I've stitched the thoughts and ideas of these thinkers and artists together to create a visual piece which hangs behind a reflective acrylic sheet on which the symbol of a butterfly is painted. I utilize two monitors on which I will play both parts 1 and parts 2 of the process of the larger piece. Essentially, these short films are meant to encapsulate the thinking that has gone into creating Flight as a whole. I would have them set up like so, with headphones so that people could listen to the audio, but also with the imagery playing. Both would be playing simultaneously, and people could travel from each side to experience either one or both of the same. The acrylic sheet of the butterfly that has been painted casts a shadow of color on the wall. It can move and be manipulated, and it simulates an example of the idea of flight as it can flutter in its own projection and the shadow that it casts. Guests are invited to walk through and behind the acrylic sheet in order to examine the work and look a little closer at the mind map. This project was inspired by wanting to map some form of collective consciousness, and I picked the butterfly to embody this effect based on anecdotes and studies that I have done around the symbol and the meaning that people give to it. My mother always told me the butterfly was a good sign, and as I reflect upon that, it is what I want to put out into the world through the process of flight, and it is what is featured in this installation. I would like for it to be a good sign, but I also want to keep it open, and I invite people to enter the space and take away a print of the butterfly symbol on which they can write something important to them, whether that is the meaning behind the image or what it reminds them of, or any kind of anecdote. And they are welcome to keep the print as well as allow for it to be used in a greater project in the future that also features the theme of multiplicity and continues off of the idea that I am using around flight. Also, very important, I wanted to end with a quick expression of appreciation. It is very important to me in my work to come from a place of gratitude and awareness of the privilege that I had. I'm thankful for the tools that I've had access to and the resources that I've been given the chance to reflect upon. The prompt, the idea, the space that I have on land that does not belong to me, and every artist, and person, and voice who has spoken up and said their truths. All the people, the activists, the creatives, the multiplicity of voices who I've been able to experience. I'm grateful that they are part of the world and that I am as well. And I am happy with the project the way it is now, but I'm also very happy and excited for what it is going to become. And so, from a place of sincerity and from a place of gratitude with an eye to the future, I want to end with a thank you. Thank you.